Hello everybody, my name is Dante from Low Mana Gamers, and today we are taking a look at Reaper and his origins. Before the advent of the Omnic Crisis and the time of Overwatch, Gabriel Reyes was a highly respected senior officer in the American military. Due to his veteran status and extensive experience, he was selected to be involved in the secretive Soldier Enhancement Program alongside Jack Morrison. Hailing from the streets of Los Angeles, Reyes had led a very different life to the country boy Morrison, but the two became friends in their time together. When the UN formed the Overwatch strike team, it was Gabriel that was selected to lead them, due to his outstanding performance in a theatre of war. During the conflict, he displayed a cutthroat leadership style, willing to sacrifice anything or anyone to accomplish the mission. This again contrasted with Morrison, who sought always to bring out the best in people and strive towards unifying the strike force into one highly effective team. It was the latter approach that resonated most with the early Overwatch team and contributed heavily to their eventual success in defeating the Omnics. To Reyes' surprise, it was Morrison who received the most praise from the UN and the world as a whole for moulding Overwatch into the war-winning force it had become. As the decision was made to make Overwatch a permanent institution, it was therefore Morrison who was selected to be the strike commander, for all intents and purposes, its new leader. As the initial leader and senior officer, this angered Reyes, to the point where it damaged the previously strong relationship between the two men. Reyes would bear this resentment for many years to come, and it would slowly begin to erode not only their friendship, but also the bedrock of the organisation they had built together. Gabriel continued to serve in the Overwatch and watched as the influence of Morrison changed it around him into a global organisation. As units were created for the betterment of humanity, a new unit, codenamed Blackwatch, was also founded. Rumoured to be led by Reyes, this team dealt with the darker side of public protection, specialising in operations that did not fit with Overwatch's inspirational public image. It was within Blackwatch that the rebellion against the Overwatch leadership fermented, and it is believed that Reyes was at the very heart of this corruption. Using his influence, power and knowledge, Reyes and his followers were in a prime position to tarnish the golden image of Overwatch, leading to the allegations of corruption, weapons proliferation and human rights abuses. It can be speculated that it was at this point where Reyes deemed the Overwatch leadership to be at its weakest. He determined it was time to strike out, ultimately leading to the battle between Morrison and his loyalists, and Reyes with his rebels, at the heart of Overwatch's Swiss HQ. This culminated in the now infamous destruction of the building, and the rumoured deaths of both men. While Overwatch faded into memory, Morrison was fated as a hero, while Reyes was mostly forgotten. Some time after the fall of Overwatch, a deadly and volatile mercenary emerged. Known only as Reaper and with no known motives or ties to any organisation, he would appear in the mists of conflict and disappear just as quickly, with no explanation ever given. The few that survived being in his presence described a lethal and ghostly figure, partaking in battle, seemingly for no reason, and eternally emerging unscathed. Most of Reaper's victims have never been recovered, but those few that are have become desiccated husks, seemingly drained of all life. Combined with his ethereal appearance, this has led to speculation that he may have undergone significant genetic alteration. Connections have been made with the infamous terrorist organisation Talon, as Reaper has been working with one of their operatives, Widowmaker, on at least one occasion. Known for their prowess in the darker side of genetics, it is possible that they have had some hand in transforming the man into the monster that Reaper has become. Whether or not this was made by choice or merely convenience is, like many things about Reaper, unknown. While at a glance the appearance of Reaper seems to be random, those few brave enough to attempt to track him have begun to establish a chilling pattern. Wherever his attacks occur, a former Overwatch agent is inevitably the victim. While his identity publicly remains a mystery, there are those that have linked the shadowy killer with Gabriel Reyes, the man that destroyed Overwatch and is determined, even now, to see his work finished. Thank you for watching this episode of Lorewatch. Next time we're going to be covering the Shimada brothers, Hanzo and Genji. If you liked this episode, please hit that like button, and if you'd like to see more of what we do, please hit that subscribe button. As always, please leave any constructive feedback in the comments section below, and if you want to check out our last episode, you can do that by clicking this giant video here. I've been Down Tier, thanks for watching.